So I'm Alastair Collier. I'm the founder and chief R&D officer for a company called A Healthier Earth. We are a climate tech project developer and operator. We're based in the UK. I'm originally Canadian, but we're based in the UK. But we have operations in the UK, in Ireland, here in the UAE, and we have developments happening in Indonesia, Greece, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. What we do is we really look at kind of whole systems. So we have three whole systems that we work on that incorporate biochar. So the first is low carbon agriculture. How do we take our agricultural systems and reduce the carbon intensity of them? The second area is we have a project called Forest Factory, where we rapidly deploy forests at scale. We use micropropagation, vertical farming, and biochar soil amendment as a way of doing that. And the third is we focus on de-desertification, and that's what we're here showing at COP28, which is how can we take sweet sand, or something that's 99.7% silica, and turn it into real arable living soil that can produce preferably 4 tons of wheat per hectare with equitable use of water and nutrients is what you'd see in Europe or North America. What I'm hoping to see is that the role of nature-based solutions to agriculture are seen as valuable. We see a lot of technological, and I mean that in a very sort of specific sense, and I think actually if we can go back to potentially older ways of farming that maybe we've forgotten, biochar being one of those approaches, then we can actually decarbonize our agriculture without significantly transforming the systems that exist today. And I think the easiest way to change something is to reduce the amount of change. And so as opposed to trying to completely revolutionize the way we make food, actually making small changes around it that have big impacts, I think can have the biggest overall impact. That's what I'm hoping this COP comes out of. When I think of biochar specifically, and then actually in that agricultural sense, one of the really valuable ways that's probably not very well understood is the role that biochar can play in meat production. So we focus a lot on cows, and actually how its use in slurry can reduce methane emissions from large slurry pits. That's probably where it's got one of the biggest roles that's not really well understood. And so seeing the role of methane at this COP become center stage is really valuable in making that something that can have a big impact.